sitting here with coffee cold. Oh, yeah. Sunday morning, corner table for two. Steam rising from my cup like morning mist. Telling you the things I never knew about the woman I'm becoming, can't resist. These quiet moments when the world slows down and all my scattered thoughts can finally settle. Paper napkins scribble with the words I found for the girl I'll be when life stops being battle. Dear tomorrow, dear tomorrow, can you hear me through the haze? Dear tomorrow, dear tomorrow, will you love me through the change? Saxophone whispers from the corner stage while I confess my hopes to empty air. Writing letters to a future page where maybe I'll be brave enough to care. Less about the approval that I chase, more about the music in my bones. Finding peace within this sacred space where vulnerability makes me strong. Dear tomorrow, dear tomorrow, can you hear me through the haze? Dear tomorrow, dear tomorrow, will you love me through the change? Tell me when the fear fades away. Tell me when I'll trust my heart to stay. Tell me when these walls come tumbling down and I can love this woman I've become. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Coffee shop confessions fill the afternoon. Your future self is listening, I know. Every word is seed that's planted soon in the garden where your courage learns to grow. So I'll keep writing these letters to the you. Keep believing in the woman you'll become. Keep trusting that your heart will see you through. When the morning sun replaces what you've outrun. Dear tomorrow, dear tomorrow, can you hear me through the haze? Dear tomorrow, dear tomorrow, will you love me through the change?
Coffee cooling in your cup, steam still rising slowly up. Breathe between the beats, you pause. Gentle jazz fills empty space. Barely breaking, barely bending. Softly speaking, softly sending. Breathe with me, breathe beside me. Feel the rhythm, let it guide thee. Simple syllables slip by, ba-da-da, sigh and sigh. fingers finding familiar keys. Melody moves through morning breeze, breathing slowly, breathing deep in the space where silence keeps barely breaking, barely bending, softly speaking, softly sending. Breathe with me, breathe beside me, feel the rhythm, let it guide thee. Simple syllables slip by, ba-ba-da-da-da, sigh and sigh between the beats, between the bars, between fiddlers to soap and discord from claws. Between the beats, dressed a close, between the close and distance falls. La 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 la. Breathe it out, breathe it in. Doobie doo ah shabba. Ba da ba la 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 la. Breathe in me, la la la. Breathe beside me. Feel the rhythm, let it guide thee. Simple syllables slip by, ba-ba-da-da-da, sigh and sigh. Coffee's cold, but we're still here. Breathing close, breathing near.
Steam rises from a cup. She's sitting there again. Same corner table, same story, same story. She orders the same thing every Tuesday morning. Small coffee, black, no sugar, no cream, just bitter like a thought. She writes in that notebook, pages full of numbers. Calculation don't add up to anything good, anything good. Corner table, she's hiding from the world. Corner table, waiting for it all to change. Phone keeps buzzing, she never picks it up. Stares at the rain running down the glass, washing everything away. Barista knows her name, but she never smiles back, just nods and takes a change. Counts it twice before she sits down heavy. Corner table, she's hiding from the world. Corner table, waiting for it all to change. Corner table. Tuesday turns to Wednesday, Wednesday turns to more. Same cup, same chair, same problems at the door. Same problems at the door. She
closes that notebook. We've almost out into the rain, and I wonder if she'll come back tomorrow. Corner table stays empty, coffee getting cold. The story's still unfinished. The story's still unfinished. Corner table, corner table.
You sit there, morning light, corner table, same as always. Steam rises, cup half full, corner table, same as always. Watch the world go by through that window pane. Nothing's changed but time. Corner table, same as always. Why do you stay? Why do you stay when everything moves but you remain? Corner table, same as always. Corner table, same as always. Paper folded, headlines fade. Your hands wrapped around that porcelain friend. Been here since dawn broke. Corner table, same as always. People rush on by in their morning haste, but you take your time. Corner table, same as always. Why do you stay? Why do you stay when everything moves to remain? Corner table, same as always. Corner table, same as always. Da 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 da, ba 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 ba, do do do. Corner table, same as always. Da 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 ba 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 ba, do 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 do. Corner table, same as always. Maybe peace lives in this ritual. Maybe home is just a place you choose. Corner table, same as always. This is where you stay. This is where you stay. Let the world keep moving, you remain. Corner table, same as always. Corner table, same as always. Corner table, same as always.
Spinning records in the dark, coffee getting cold. Haven't moved from this old couch, haven't moved from this old couch. Just letting memories unfold. Late night vinyl, playing what we used to know. Late night final, late night final. Where did all the time go? Late night final. Dust on the needle, scratches tell their tales. Laughter in the static. Haven't moved from this old couch. Haven't moved from this old couch. When the music never fails. Late night final, playing what we used to know. Late night final, late night final. Where did all the time go? Late night final. Photographs between sleeps, moments that we can't retrieve. But somehow in this melody, you're still here next to me. Haven't moved from this old couch.
Flipping through collection like pages in a book. Every album holds a chapter that deserves another look. Remember when we danced until the sun came creeping in. Now I'm sitting here alone, but still I feel you in the wind. These records know our story better than we ever could. The way you hummed along to every song we understood. The jazz was always playing when we stayed up way too late. Talk about tomorrow while the music's sort of fake. Haven't moved from this old couch since you walked out that door. But these final memories keep playing more and more. The bassline pulls me deeper into what we used to be, when love was just as simple as this old melody.
Discos en la noche, recuerdos que no van, tu voz en cada nota. Haven't moved from this old couch, haven't moved from this old couch. El tiempo donde está? Late night vinyl, playing what we used to know. Late night vinyl, late night vinyl. Where did all the time go? Late night vinyl, late night vinyl, vinyl, late night vinyl, late night vinyl, late night vinyl, vinyl, late night vinyl. Spinning records in the dark, haven't moved from this old couch. Haven't moved from this old couch.
Coffee grows cold in my cup. Morning light filters up through the blinds on my face. Find that old familiar place. Time moves slow like honey poured. Time moves slow. Remember when we'd sit right here, summer rain, crystal clear.
Your laugh would fill the air. Now I'm sitting in your chair.
Time moves slow like honey poured. Time
Sunday morning feels the same, but something's changed inside. The quiet house still holds your name in every room. I try to hide. Time moves slow like honey poured. Time moves slow. Time moves slow.
Tell me about that Sunday morning when we walked through District 1. Coffee steam rising between us and the heat was just begun. Your hand in mine, loose and easy, while the city hummed its song. Saigon slowly waking up. And we belong. Oh, oh, la la la. Take it slow. Where the river meets the street. La la la, let time flow. In this lazy afternoon heat, you said something about the future, but I wasn't really there. Just watching how you moved your lips and the way you fixed your hair. Street vendors calling out their wares while motorbikes drift by. Nothing urgent, nothing pressing, just you and I. Oh la la la, take it slow. Where the river meets the street. La la la, let time flow. In this lazy afternoon heat, remember when we stopped to listen to that old man play guitar. His fingers dancing on the strings like we were dancing in the park.
Listen, baby, I've been thinking about that day, how we moved through his narrow streets in our own way. No rush, no hurry, just the two of us walking. Venus voices around us, we were just talking about nothing really, just the way the light hit the old French buildings, how perfectly fit into that moment, that place, that time. Your smile was rhythm, your laugh was rhyme, and I keep going back there in my mind to that Sunday morning, so gentle and kind, when Saigon was sleeping but we were awake, and everything mattered for love's sake.
sitting here since noon, watching you across the room. Never thought I'd see your face in this quiet place. Same old coffee getting cold, same old story left untold. But there's something in your eyes that I recognize. Maybe we don't have to run, maybe we don't have to hide. In this corner booth, speaking simple truth, what we used to be doesn't have to be everything. Let it rest easy. Let it rest easy. Years have passed between us now. Different people, different how, but the hurt is softened some. See what we've become, not the fire we once were, not the words we couldn't hear. Just two people, just today, finding what to say. Maybe we don't have to run, maybe we don't have to hide. In this corner booth, speaking simple truth, what we used to be doesn't have to be everything. Let it rest easy. Let it rest easy. Time moves slow when you're free, faster when you're not. Sitting here with afternoon light hitting just the right spot. In this corner booth, speaking simple truth, what we used to be doesn't have to be everything. Let it rest easy. Let it rest easy. Been sitting here since noon, watching you across the room. Let it rest easy.
You catch my eye over empty mugs. Tell me you're fine, but you look tired. Last train rattles outside, quiet inside. Felt like we used to talk about nothing. Now the silence tastes strong, bitter at the core. I stir the phone, but you don't look up. Rain slides lazy down the window. What are we waiting for here? Again, 2 spoons, no words, he fading fast. Do you think it's only the weather or us? Been meaning to ask.
Your laugh is softer tonight, clipped at the end, like it's borrowed from someone older, sadder. I tap my cup, circle the rim, pretend I don't notice. You checking your watch once, then again. Could say something simple, stay a little more. Would that change the ending, or just drag the night? The streetlight outside bends in the puddles, reflected but never quite whole. What are we waiting for here? Again, 2 spoons, no words, heat fading fast. Do you think it's only the weather, or us been meaning to ask?
Maybe if we say nothing long enough to hurt, no one gets hurt. Maybe this is how people slip apart. 1 cup, 2 hands, walls drawn thin.
Maybe you'll walk home one way, I'll take the other. Tell myself you smiled one last time. Windows fog with breath, chairs stacked in corners, soft beat winding down to nothing. Steam curls off my cup, chair scrape settle again. Close my eyes, feel the rhythm of quiet voices blending low. Light through the window shifts, table salt scattered in patterns. I tap my fingers on the rim, counting moments between notes. Breathing slow, I lean back, walls hum with old music. It's soft, but there in the spaces. Why am I here tonight? Chasing something in the air. Why does comfort feel so far, even when I feel the warmth? Barista wipes are counted down, paint peels by the door. Lost in the hush of afterthoughts, I stop pretending not to care. Another sip, another pause, letting the silence fill in. Why am I here tonight? something in the air. Why does comfort feel so far? Even when I feel the warmth, I watch the steam rise. Wait for the answer.
Soft seas, hum of voices, slow guitar. Coffee steam, a gentle page, just me here. I sit and I wait for nothing. A chair by the window, watching rain. Is there something I forgot today? I wonder why I always stay. It's funny how time sits still right here. All the days leaning close, so familiar. My hands tap the table, counting seconds fast. There really something more. Why do I stay? 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 Why stay? Why do I stay? Same cup, old book, traces on glass, sun climbing walls, slow and soft. I ask myself with every sip, do I need a reason to stay like this? Moments drift as gentle as the sound. Rain outside, mountain strings spin around. Every page, every breath in the air. Is there really something more? Why do I stay? 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 Maybe quiet is what I needed. Maybe this is where I belong. Is there anywhere else I'd rather be? Why do I stay? 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 Stay? Why stay? Why do I stay? Why stay? Still here, still warm, still wondering. Why do I stay?
Chairs gather close as morning drifts in. Porcelain clinks in a gentle routine. Your eyes trace rings where steam once sat. Outside a world hurries, I'll sit with that. In this corner, time relents, don't you think? We talk behind cups under lavender ink. And we are here between sips, trading laughter for little fingerprints. And we are here between sips, everything slows, everything within. Let me hold you just between sips, between sips. Soft bossa notes in the low cafe light. Your voice rides the hum, just brushing my mind. We've never named these afternoons, but I save the ones, hoping you'll linger soon. In this comfort, hours blend, can't you see? We speak in small silences, you and me. And we are here between sips, trading laughter for little fingerprints. And we are here between sips, everything slows, everything within. Let me hold you just between sips, between sips. Outside, blossoms drift, carried far away, but in the hush, nothing pulls you astray. Stay another minute, let the moment repeat. One bit to hear into the street. Because we are here between sips, here with you. Because we are here between sips, yes, we are here between sips, trading laughter for little fingerprints. And we are here between sips, everything slows, everything within. Let me hold you just between sips, between sips, between sips, between sips, between sips.
Not much to say, damp air in the corner, soft light folds in curtains, bare feet on cool tile, silent table, window half open, watching a street lamp blur, counting pulses in the rain. It always gets quiet after midnight. Lose track of minutes, lost in circling thoughts. Subtle melody humming, I move in slow circles here, thumbing old notebooks, ticking off the wall clock, silent traffic hum, waiting for nothing. Night stretches out, I find myself wishing for someone to fill this space, only for a moment. It always gets quiet after midnight. Maybe tomorrow I'll open that letter Spin over another night.
Just spilling the slow. That's another night.
It's late and I'm still up, just letting thoughts wander. Quiet hum of the rumble record spinning in the air. Hey, are you out there? Years from now, sitting somewhere like this, with your feet on cold floor. When was the last time you checked in? Really checked in? Does the air still smell faintly of summer rain this late? You should breathe slow, just settle in. Don't rush the midnight, let time stretch thin. I hope you remember how to take it easy. Let the weight slip off your shoulders just for tonight. It's all softer than you think, soft as this. If you need to pause, nothing's chasing you now. Maybe you cry the right amount. Are there new faces at your table? New records on the shelf. I'm gonna write down the promises I made. Keep a few for you, just in case you forgot how to be kind to yourself. I hope you remember how to take it easy. Let the weight slip off your shoulders just for tonight. It's all softer than you think, soft as this. If you need to pause, nothing's chasing you now. Did you follow what mattered, or just pass through like background music? Did you ever let yourself stay up late with silence like this? If you're listening far enough to notice, time making echoes out of stakes, out of peace, out of hopes. I used to think getting boredom and knowing exactly what comes next. Now I know it's a quiet thing. You fold the mornings in your pocket, carry small joys of leftover minutes. If you close your eyes, you hear these records still. Can you offer yourself forgiveness for the hurried parts, the missed calls? You don't need anyone else's voice to remind you. You can rest, you can leave the window open, you can let the quiet in. Tonight and any night you're allowed to loosen your grip, let go of what you thought you had to hold. How to take it easy. Let the weight slip off your shoulders just for tonight. It's all softer than you think, soft as this. If you need to pause, nothing's chasing you now. Here's to you, future me, reading this by low light. I hope you're peaceful in this hush, right where you're meant to be. Piano, low and easy, chairs gray in the sun, coffee, steam rising. I sit by the window. He walks in, quiet shoes, no rush, no reason, arms loose. He grabs a seat, two down from mine, not looking round, eyes on the line. Is he waiting for someone? Who's sitting there? Is he waiting for someone? Who's sitting there? I see that empty chair. Who's sitting there? The door swings again. Maybe a friend, no, just a lady, carrying bags to the end. He watches the street, sips from his cup. I try not to stare, but can't shut up. He laughs at something I can't hear. He's got that nada kind of air, or the rapper kind of air. Is he waiting for someone? Who's sitting there? Is he waiting for someone? Who's sitting there? I see that. Who's sitting there? Sun creeps further in. I tap mama, lean in. Should I ask or just sit back? Why do I give a damn? Is he waiting for someone? Who's sitting there? Is he waiting for someone? Who's sitting there? I see that empty chair. Who's sitting there? He stands, walks out past me. Chair still empty, table neat. Maybe some stories will stay that way. But shit, what a sunny day. The sunlight lingers through the open pane, hand circling a mellow cup in vain. You walking gentle, your eyes meet mine. Afternoon hush and slow time. There's a breeze that carries in your laugh, stirring the sugar. I glance back. La 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 la. Lemonade in this cafe shade, sweet and bright, just like you came. Lemonade, you melt my chill away. Lemonade, la 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 la, stay. Pages rustling by your fingertips, rosy blush when our knees briefly kiss. Your words like honey in this tiny space, shine on my skin, no other place. La 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 la. Shadows drifting slow, let the sunlight show. Lemonade in this cafe shade, sweet and bright, just like you came. Oh, lemonade, you love my chill away. La 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 la, stay. Cafe corners hold 1,000 little wishes, and I sip on every minute while the afternoon drifts. Thinking maybe we could stay until the day slips. Words are spilling easy, sweeter than the syrup drips. Watch you sketch a heart upon the napkin's faded fold. Secrets in a glance, saying more than I'm told. The world in a blur, right here, right now. It's just us, soft and sure. Evening peeks in through the old blinds. Every laugh, a note played on rewind. If forever is just this golden phase, let me stay in the lemonade haze. Lemonade haze, lemonade in this cafe shade, sweet and bright just like you can. Oh, lemonade, you melt my chill away. Oh, lemonade, la 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 la, stay if the sunlight hold your gaze on this gentle sunny day. Lemonade, lemonade.
You sit with your coffee, slow, so slow. Shadows on the table, hands on the rim. There's dust in the corners that catches the sun. Barely awake, letting time spin. You trace lines, memories slip through. Faint sounds on the vinyl, oh love in the room. Your voice asking questions, not expecting replies. You stay, I stay, quiet and true. You remember, or maybe you don't, old photographs. I remember, or maybe I won't, old photographs. Little mornings. You watch the air moving, curtains half drawn, birds in the distance, just out of reach. So much unsaid, stretching through dawn, silent agreement, no need to teach. You lean in, I lean back, we echo the scene, breathing it in, together unseen. You remember, or maybe you don't, old photographs. I remember, or maybe I won't, old photographs. Till morning. It's nothing you said, it's something between a moment suspended, colors one thing. You remember, or maybe you don't, old photographs. I remember, or maybe I won't, old photographs. Till morning. You stay, I stay, letting time spin, letting time spin. Somewhere between the window and the chair, my fingertips press into the porcelain mug. Steam floats up, hardly a thought,
just the pulse of warmth in your voice stirring low. It's just a little chill running through me as you laugh, as you lean in close. Something lingers, neither of us speak it. Do da da ba ba do ba ba do do da ba ba do. Time trips over itself in this kitchen. The hands on the clock stutter, reverse, fade. We swap seats, trade stories, forget to finish. I notice the cup cooling, your hand brushing by. It's the subtle chill under my sweater, a hush in my chest, waiting for your answer, but you just smile, and I freeze for a second. Do the unbob do. I tip the last sip, let it linger on my tongue. You ask, am I alright? I nod, pretend not to tremble. By the time the south, we're still here, grateful, uneasy, not sure what comes next. It's still that small chill threading through the moment. Not cold, not exactly, but in the way you link your game, like your gaze just resting on my hand. Stay till the feeling passes or changes its mind. Let's just keep quiet, holding on to this chill.
Long walk back, cold hands, lost in steady footsteps. Late afternoon hanging in the air, caught halfway between where I was and here. Coffee cooling in my fingers, you leaning just enough, safe in this drift that's holding us. Slow motion, halfway home, breath curling in gentle patterns. Every street becomes our own, nothing left to chase, not rushing. Muted laughter, empty side streets, words trailing off mid-thought. Soft piano from an open window, your smile burning through the quiet. On pause under pale sky, you talk, I listen for the warmth. Let this stretch just a little further. Slow motion, halfway home,
night, it's enough to wander slow, to be here still with you beside me. The world in low light, slow motion, halfway home, breath curling in gentle patterns. Every street becomes our home. Nothing left to chase, not rushing. Walking soft, faces turn quiet. Take the long way, lose the time. Halfway home with you, just halfway home.
It's quiet here, just the hum of a fair, static from the hall drifting in. I let my thoughts wander now and again. You cross my mind, soft as blankets in wind. Every tick of the clock feels slower here. All that rush from the day just slips away. I pause, float in the warmth of this minute. Let the noise outside keep spinning. Here with myself, I find a little peace. Just taking time, just letting it be. Pen scattered pages, coffee gone cold. Outside, someone calls, the moment unfolds. Somewhere else, yet I feel you near. In the hush, the room you appear. Every word I write moves quieter now. Even busy thoughts are softened so I pause, lose float in the warmth of this minute. Let the noise outside keep spinning. Here with myself, I find a little peace. Just taking time, just letting it be. Let it settle, let the air sink in. Can you hear how light the silence gets? Taking time, just letting it be. The day moves on, but I'm still here, holding this pause, bright and clear.
You climb up first, shoes try not to talk, yeah. Our breath fills the silence, just us up here. Time drops away. Alright, alright. Let it drift, let it drift. Let it drift, let it drift. Let it drift, let it drift. Our thoughts in the air. Let it drift, it's moving the air. Let it drift, let it drift. Don't stall it by thoughts in the air. Let it drift, it's moving the air. Let it drift, don't stop, don't disappear. You say something small, something about clouds, can't hold it in the script. Memory tangles, curling round. Sunset paints that road. Your elbow mine, that elbow fits us fine. Just us. Up here, when tugging my sleeve. Let it drift, let it drift. Let it drift, let it drift. Our thoughts in the air. Let it drift, let it drift. It's moving right here. Let it drift, let it drift. Don't stop, won't disappear. iPod speaker low, you hum along. Everything edges soft around us. I glance at your shoes, hoping you won't go soon. Let it drift, let it drift. Let it drift, let it drift. Let it drift, let it drift. Our thoughts in the air. Let it drift, let it drift. It's moving right here. Let it drift, let it drift. Stop, don't disappear. Let it drift. Let it drift, let it drift.
You slid into the booth, unrushed, just like always. Rain dripping off your sleeve, or was it old baggage you never dropped? You make a dumb joke, I roll my eyes, but don't stop smiling. All this time, got nothing new to prove, just some scars to swap. Rain tapping hard against the window, but hey, we're both inside for now. Your laugh spills my tea, but I let it. It's not worth the cleanup anyhow. We drag our stories out, make fun of the stuff that nearly broke us down. You call me out for that one thing, call bullshit, but hell, you're probably right. Another round, let the minutes drown. Feels like we're learning to be alright. I say something I mean and make a joke, because old habits die last. You punch my arm, say I'm full of shit, like that makes it less true. We talk about the shittiest luck, the best stuff, we crashed too fast. You hate small talk, So do I, there's nothing left to outdo. Rain tapping hard against the window, but we're both inside for now. Your laugh spills my tea, but I let it. It's not worth the clean up and how we drag us out. Make fun of the stuff that nearly broke us down. You call me out for that one thing I call bullshit. Pour another round, think it's down. It's like the wind. Let the city flash by, enough puddles on the floor. All the dumb arguments, what the hell were we fighting for? Guess we're different than before. But shit, we're still us, maybe a little more. Rain tapping hard against the window, but hey, we're both inside for now. Your laugh spills my tea, but I let it. It's not worth the cleanup anyhow. Make fun of the stuff that nearly broke us down. You call me out for that one thing I call bullshit. I pour another round, let the minutes drown. Feels like running beyond. Rain still coming down, but damn, I'm glad you showed up tonight.
Soft wheels on cobblestone lanes, accordion waltzes through yesterday's rain. Footsteps mingle with the chewing of bread, breathing out, breathing in what's said. I find myself lost in a patchwork of voices, smells of old newsprint and rolling tobacco. A window is open above the green awning. Someone's humming a tune I have known. I just keep walking, nothing I'm chasing. Every stone, every crack, a small revelation. I answer the morning with only a sigh. Bricks and breaths passing by. Oh, la la la, passing by, passing by. There's a boy on the corner who draws with his fingers, the sun in the dust of the century's wall. His mother calls out, she says lunch will get cold. He shrugs and keeps drawing, not hearing at all. And I just keep walking, nothing I'm chasing. Every stone, every crack, a small revelation. I answer the morning with only a sigh. Bricks and breaths passing by. Ooh, la la la, passing by, passing by. Up by the bakery, baskets of silence. Coffee gone bitter makes neighbors strangers. Laces undone from a day not concerned. I count plaques on buildings I never have learned. Every sigh on the street is a letter unwritten. Every laugh in the alley, a song I've forgotten. Blue souls whisper remains. Time just keeps trading new faces for names. I carry it lightly, I set it down slow. A bag under arm, nowhere to go. Some battered cafe with a sun-faded sign. I think of the hours, uncorn from the vines. I drink them in silence and watch them align. I just keep walking, nothing I'm chasing. Every stone, every crack, a small revelation. I answer the morning with only a sigh. Bricks and breaths passing by. Oh, passing by. Bricks and breaths passing by.
Sleeves down, glass fall, slow drip of hours. A tiny bell rings, 2 spoons stir. Window street, outside keeps pouring. Just me and the warmth in this quiet corner. Steam rising, you're across the table. Words caught in the air won't settle down. Steam rising, losing shapes in the space between. Just watching it lift, just watching you now. Piano frets curl around our teacups. Laughter from another table, out of reach. I almost say it, a half-thought balancing in circles above the rim, never quite falling in. Steam rising, you're across the table. Words caught in the air won't settle down. Rising, losing shapes in the space between. Just watching it lift, just watching you now. I trace my finger, follow the fade. Your eyes flicker sideways, then look away. Minutes puddle softly on cracked terrazzo. Still haven't said it, won't let it show. Steam rising, you're across the table. Words caught in the air won't settle down. Steam rising, losing shapes in the space between. Just leaving it there, just watching you now. Steam rise, windows still streaked. You smile just barely, then gather your coat, and the rain keeps on pouring.
Breathing in the cool at the window table. Across from your coat slung over the chair. You asked if I see myself here forever. My words linger in the air, light as smoke. Outside, car horn skipping, the rain is grainy. I trace rings and spill espresso, avoiding your gaze. Sundays in the city settle under my skin. Something gentle starts to settle in. Is it enough sitting here with you? Is it enough to let the day drift through? Your question circles, soft and true. Is it enough? Is it enough for you? The radio plays some distant brass and tremble. A woman at the counter hums, she knows your name. They say the world feels smaller every season. I'm not thinking of time losing shape. Blue in the windows, the street sweeps clean. We let a silence fit in between. Beneath the murmur, comfort comes in slow. Worries melting as the traffic flows. Is it enough? Leaning into two. Is it enough? With every street in view, the question turns, a changing hue. Is it enough now for you? Tell me if the coffee cools too quickly. Tell me if the minutes feel too thin. I can't promise permanent, just present. But I'll ask again and again. Is it enough? Quiet afternoon. Is it enough? This gentle tune. We echo back in different rooms. Is it enough here for you? Accordion sighs, you smile at the door. My answer lingers, spun out once more. Rain in the street, slow and blue. Is it enough for you?